Personal Choice segment tonight. It's very personal, between the Women's Media Center and the conservative group Focus on the Family. You may remember the Tim Tebow abortion controversy during the Super Bowl. The women's group objected, but CBS ran the Focus on Family ad anyway. But now, the NCAA, the college athletic organization, has pulled the Focus ad from its website after some complaints. The ad simply says, "Celebrate family, celebrate life," and shows a father with his son with the caption, "All I want from my son is for him to grow up knowing how to do the right thing." Well, that's out of there now. With us, Jamu Green, president of the Women's Media Center. The ad seems harmless enough to me. You know, I mean, why would the college athletic group pull that ad? For what reason?
Well, I think the NCAA clearly shows that they have bigger balls than the NFL. And they were very specific.
We're talking football, basketball, baseball here. All right, but look.
They were very specific in saying that Focus on the Family's agenda does not line up with their policies and their mission that is inclusive.
With the NCAA.
With the NCAA,
okay,
that has an audience of young people who are diverse, young people who are tolerant, young people who will not stand for Focus on the Family's agenda.
Are you telling me there aren't any college athletes who like Focus on the Family? Come on, you know
I assume that there are, but I think the majority of
why shouldn't Focus on the Family have a rather harmless ad on the website of the college organization?
Well, I think the point that the ad in itself is harmless is exactly what Focus on the Family is trying to do: lure the American people to their website. Lure them with this benign ad, which we knew it was going to be benign. But when you get to the website, their agenda,
they don't have a right.
This is an intolerant, divisive, homophobic,
this is a country that gives everybody
anti-woman. These are not values that I grew up to believe and support in the United States. And I think,
Ms. Green, you know we respect you for coming in
Bill.
here. Now, hold it. We respect. It doesn't matter what I agree with or not. I just did a Reverend Wright Farrakhan deal, okay? And I said those guys have a right to say anything they want. So does Focus on the Family. You want to shut them down. You want to shut down that message. That's not what America is. That's not what America is.
Here's the reality. We have a right to protest, and
you can protest, but not pull.
CBS, the NFL, the NCAA, they have a right. And I think especially in light of what the Supreme Court's decision bestowing personhood on these corporations and what that says about the ability for fair representation in the media going forward, that clearly we have a right to protest.
You have a right to protest.
We are not protesting a benign ad. We are protesting Focus on the Family's agenda that would say this, that they want the government to come into my home, to come into my family and make a decision for me when it comes to a medical decision.
They have the right to advocate whatever they want. Look, I think this is a cowardly move.
This country is based on freedom, privacy issues. The government intruding on my medical decision is not an American value.
You don't want to debate it. You want to pull it out.
We'll absolutely
shut down the Focus on the Family.
Have
them not get out their message.
Debate it on the merits,
That's not America.
Debate it on the merits. Debate it on the facts.
You don't want to debate them. You want to shut them down.
Don't put a seemingly benign ad out there that is going to lure people into thinking their agenda is not controversial.
Surely you know what I'm saying to you.
Surely you don't agree
want the
with
Women's Media Center
that gay
shut
people
down.
are the death of the earth.
Look,
that gay people will destroy America.
Focus on the Family.
These are the things that they say. This is not something that has any place in the Super Bowl or has any place, as the NCAA said,
here's what they would say
in basketball.
First of all, the NCAA is a cowardly for doing this, and they're wrong, and you should let them hear about it. Secondly, they would say to you, know what they'd say to you, and I would defend you, but they would say, Ms. Green wants a Holocaust on babies. She wants to kill millions of babies. That's what they'd say about you. How horrendous is that? But that's what they would say about you. Okay? And then I would say, hold it. You can't shut down Ms. Green's opinion. She has a right to her opinion. But you don't give them the same right, and that's wrong.
They clearly have a right to their opinion, but the NCAA absolutely has a right and a responsibility to their viewers, to the people who support them. And it's a generation of young people who are tolerant, who are the most diverse generation this country has ever seen, and will not put up with the types
will not put up with it? What is that? What are we living in, Burma?
Of Focus on the Family.
Will not put up? We living in Burma?
You don't,
it's not you don't would up,
Focus
put up.
on the Family's agenda.
Sorry.
Is
you don't like their agenda?
Anti-woman, homophobic, and that is exactly what we're doing.
Again,
we're protesting it.
They would say
thank
to you,
to the NCAA for listening to women, for
You wanna
listening
kill
to their
babies.
younger audience, and for being inclusive rather than divisive.
Don't try to shut him down, Jamur. Doesn't make you look good, in my opinion. But thanks for coming in here.